Hello everyone and welcome back to ETS2 Career Mode. Now, I was going to leave this video up for a week or two and see how it went, and to be honest, the response has been quite overwhelming. I have got more views on this video than I have ever done in the same space of time with any of my farming videos, which I feel a little upset about that, but also very happy because it means that you guys do want to see some trucking. So, we are going to start. We did pick up a job at the end of last episode. Now, I promise you this episode will be better recorded. The last one was not actually that great, so let's see. Anyway, we're going to crack on straight away. I do not remember where we actually were. I know I stopped on the side of the road somewhere, I think, but I don't remember where. Let's get rid of that. You're running out of AdBlue. Oh yeah, it's this one again, isn't it? The weird one. And last time, when I was editing, I realised that there was a bit of an issue, which was that I was late. I missed the customer expects delivery soon, you're running out of time message. I missed it. And because I missed it, I did not realise that it was playing that awful music. But I picked it up in editing and I tried to fix it. So we've got 30 kilometres until our next location. Why do we have 30 kilometres? This is the problem with starting a job and then not finishing it. Oh, is that because I have to rest? I don't know. I think that was where I was planning on stopping. Let's have a look. No, I don't need to rest. Okay, we're just going to blast past that then. Yeah. So, one thing I wanted to tell you guys is, to support this video series, I have created a virtual trucking company. Now, I've actually created two. So one is on TruckBooks, and the other is on Truckee. Now, TruckBooks, brilliant, very, well, quite famous actually, I suppose. Lots of people know about TruckBooks. Truckee, I found it accidentally because I was actually looking for a mod and it was only available through Truckee. And I noticed that they have a really nice desktop helper, they call it. I'm looking at it right now. And on there, it gives you all sorts of stats. So for example, it's telling me that right now, it's going to be 112 kilometers left of this journey. And that it will take me 5 minutes real time. So this is really handy for doing things like video recording because I know exactly how long a job is going to be, which is great. So I've created two VTCs, virtual trucking companies. I will put the names of both of them and a link to Truckee and a link to TruckBooks. So if you would like to come and drive for me and have a bit of fun while we do this career, you can do. Now, the difference with TruckBooks and Truckee, I haven't really dug into TruckBooks massively, but it looks like it is just, TruckBooks just records the miles that you've done, and then it will just let you compete against other players, or other companies I suppose they would be. Truckee is a little bit different. Truckee actually lets me purchase a fleet. So I have done a couple of jobs where I've been recording. Ah no, that was the wrong lane. I have done a couple of jobs where I was recording on Truckee, and I've earned some money. I've also paid rent because I don't own a truck on Truckee. So I've been having to pay rent for all of the journeys I've done so far. So that's quite cool because I can buy garages and I can also buy a fleet. And then I can assign that fleet to different people. So I've almost got enough money, I think, actually, to purchase a truck. No, I haven't. No, I'm miles away. Don't know why I'm saying that. But yeah, I've got some money already. So, yeah, if you want to come and join in, you can drive on Truckee or TruckBooks or both. I'm actually doing both at the same time. And all the money on Truckee will be used to buy some more garages and some aircraft, I was going to say. Yeah, we're going to buy aircraft. No, we're going to buy trucks. And on TruckBooks, it's just helping to compete against other people. So it's quite cool. Right, now there is, up here, a landmark that I can take a picture, which means, oh, I hit the rumble strip, which means I can get a lovely thumbnail for this video, and at the same time we can collect this trophy. So let's get here, and there we go. Let's take a quick picture. Ooh, he's dragging that a little. Why is he dragging? There we go. So I need to be that side apparently. Come on, come on, come on. He's far too slow. So this is New Little Belt Bridge. And if I take this picture, maybe I want to be down. Maybe I want to be down. There we go. Perfect. So I got the photo trophy, and that'll be the thumbnail for the video. Very nice. 2 birds with 1 stone. Perfect. Because it's difficult in ETS2 to actually get a screenshot. I never really understood how Dagamon was doing it. I think he must have been repeating the same job twice. Because on FS it's easy, I just say, I'll be back in a moment, and I take a screenshot. But on here, if I say I'll be back in a moment, you'll notice that I vanished, because of course there's like a pause. Do we have a retarder? I don't think so. I don't hear one kicking in. So yeah, we are almost there. Not far to go now. 35 minutes, which is 2 minutes real time. This is going to be a nice length video, I think. Now, I'm going to try and keep the videos to about 20 minutes, 25, something like that, and they're all going to be real time. I will do my very, very best to make sure that there are no jump cuts at all, because I don't like jump cutting in ETS. It's a bit weird, and it's much easier for me in terms of recording to do this as one. So what I'm going to need from you guys is a bit of feedback about the length of the video. Tell me if it feels too long, too short, all that kind of stuff. I can make them longer. I will also, if possible, do some live streams. Now that clicking you can hear, the clicking sound you can hear, is the sound of a mod I've got called Anti-Radar. I did say I'd look at getting the mod list ready for this video, so I will. This video will be released with a mod list, and I will also update the first video with a mod list as well. I might also come up with a catchier name for this series, which would involve me changing the name of the first video. And we have discovered Odents. Very nice. So let's just slow ourselves down. I do not want to hit anything. Get up the hill. There we go. Probably should have taken this out of automatic, but there we go. Such is life. I've already done it. And we are turning right. Is there anyone coming? Yes, there is. He's going that way, so we are clear. I am so used to driving my own truck on my main profile, which has got a lot more pulling power. I think it's a, what have I got, a Scania, I think I've got a Scania R, or a Scania S, I don't remember. But it's got 530 horsepower, so it's quite a beast. So it really doesn't struggle on hills at all. When it changes gear, it makes a horrible sound. It's like it's engine braking, actually. Is it engine braking? It was. It was doing an automatic engine brake. Ugh, that was horrible. I couldn't work out what it was doing then. So, turning right here. It's a very 2D looking light. Now, I mentioned last time that one of the things I was doing before starting the series was watching Squirrel's career series. And there was something really amazing in episode 3, I think it was, that I was watching. and he was talking about the fact that you couldn't buy a trailer, you couldn't do multi-drops, you couldn't do tandem trailers, and I found it absolutely amazing how well he predicted the future in terms of the France DLC being a paid DLC, the fact that we would get trailers. We don't have multi-drop, as far as I'm aware. If we do, then I have not found out how to use it. But yeah, I was amazed. 6 years ago he was making that series, and he got it spot on. So we are coming into here. I feel like I'm driving a bit recklessly. So, where do you want us to put it? Oh wow, 180 XP. That is awesome. That'll give us a big boost. Just need to make sure that I don't crash. Oh, look at that. Let's just go outside. Look at that dirt. What a mess. Okay. Oof, we almost mounted. So, oh, no. If I'm going to do that, I have to remember to do this first. I have to put my window down. I'm trying to do this a little bit realistically. Now, this is really bad parking, I must say. I am fairly certain I'm not in. Just need to make sure I don't smash the trailer. Spinning round a little bit more. I just need room to manoeuvre, really. Okay. And I'm going to try my very hardest not to be jerky with the mouse. Because I am obviously using a mouse. Now, would this be easier if I went round the other way? I think it would be, wouldn't it? So let's go like this. Just so I can get enough room. Yeah. We're going to go driver's side rather than blind side. I think that'll make my life a little bit easier. I can see why I'm getting 180 horsepower. 180 horsepower? 180 XP for this thing. Because this is not an easy park. Well, it's a little bit easier now. Yeah, this was the right way to do it, definitely. Definitely, yeah. There we go, look at that. Oh, I still messed it up. Come on. Hard lock. Pull forward. Just a little. Doesn't need to be much. Yeah. By the way, never ever do that if you're driving a real vehicle. Don't ever drive in a direction and not look in that direction. Awful, awful thing to do. And we're in. We're reasonably straight. So, parking brake on. Wind that window up because it's noisy as anything. There we go. Put it to neutral, engine off, and unload. Job submitted to the VTC hub. Awesome. And did we go up a level? We did, yeah. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I'm talking rubbish. So 508. Not exactly. We did go up. What am I talking about? Right. I think long distance would be good. Because then we can do deliveries up to 600k. But these unlock things. And I like the ADRs as well. We could do the corrosive substances. Yeah. Right, we're in Odense. We need to pick a new job. We're gonna get a second job done. Something short, I think. So to Aalborg, 3 hours 13. Grimsby, that's a long one. Although most of it is by ferry. 271 by land. That's 217 up to Aalborg as well. That's to Grimsby. Everything's to Grimsby. Grimsby. Okay, in that case, we'll head further north. We'll take this one, I think. So, sausages. And here we are. So, what are we in? Got ourselves a nice DAF. Oh, look, and it's an Akiri trailer again. I do like these trailers. I think this is what I'd like to buy. Right, let's get ourselves started. So, 313. How are we looking down here? Is this one of the new... I think this is one of the new ones. I'm not sure. Can't really tell. That's my brake pressure. Yeah, okay. Right, how do we get out of here? That would be a good start. Don't go driving in the wrong direction, mister. Looks like I'm supposed to head out this way. Is that right? Yeah, there we go. There's the exit. Okay. Bye-bye! Oh, lights. Let's put some lights on. There we go. That's better. Otherwise I'm going to get a fine for not having them on. God, this truck sounds really noisy in the headphones. Because I am wearing headphones today, like I said. It sounds really noisy. What's going on? I have got a sound fix mod on. But I didn't know it was going to be this noisy. It's crazy. So, real time, this is going to take 10 minutes, apparently. Which means I need to think of something to talk about for 10 minutes. This is the difficulty with not doing time lapses, actually, jump cuts, is that I have to talk. And that's why I don't think I can do videos for much longer than 10 minutes. 20-25 minutes. I think it would kill me if I tried to do like an hour-long video. We weren't going to stop in time. So 380. That's pretty much all of our job. That leaves us with 72 euros because of that fine. Fantastic news. This is the issue with this mod. It is much more realistic that we get paid so little, but at the same time, it is very, very difficult to then make any money from jobs. And of course, I did choose ADR so that we would get some nice ADR jobs with a bit more money, and then I didn't take an ADR job because there weren't any available. Yeah, so let's get ourselves onto the highway. I need to knock my volume down. Oh, my volume was really high in my headphones. That's probably why things sounded so noisy. I had the volume on 14, but I typically have it on 10. This truck does feel like it's got a bit more power. And it's raining! Just what we needed. So, which one are my wipers? That's my main. No. Oh no, it's this one. Oh, I completely forgot which button was my wipers. Wow, we've got 3 wipers. I have never seen this. I don't think I've ever driven this truck, so I've never noticed. It's got 3 wipers. That's really cool. Oh, you know what I can talk about? Because this is something that I was just discussing with some friends today. Because they have started making YouTube videos in X-Plane, and I used to do videos in X-Plane as well. And they were talking about not liking how their voice sounds. And of course, all of us said that we don't like how our voice sounds. And it's a fairly natural response, it seems. And we were talking about the fact that you kind of sound different depending on what you're doing. So you have one voice, which is the voice I hear in my head when I talk. Then I have the voice that I hear when I'm recorded, and I listen to myself back. And then there's kind of a third voice, which people don't think about, which is actually the voice that other people hear. And we were talking about it, about what the science is behind it. And someone shared a link for the American Medical Institute talking exactly about this topic. And they were saying that it is a real thing that, you know, you sound different to yourself. Oh, I can barely see out those mirrors. You sound different when you listen to yourself talk compared to when you hear yourself on a recording, and the reason for it. Now I'm going to put the retarder on, slow down a bit here. There we go. I have got the retarder increase. Oh, what's going on here? That was really bad. The wheels seem to slip. That's really not good. Okay. That was not a good start to this job. Anyway, yeah, we were talking about... so, when you hear yourself speak, you hear the sound coming from the air and also resonating through your skull. Because if you know how hearing works, you have 3 bones in your ear, in your inner ear, and you also have a cochlea, which is like a little spiral thing filled with fluid, and sound vibrations come in through the ear canal. They vibrate the hammer, anvil and stirrup, we call them in English, that's what I learned when I was a kid. And then they go into the cochlea, and then after that I don't remember exactly how it works. I think it's a nerve, like an electrical impulse that's fed into your brain. So if I hear someone else speak, I am only hearing the sound, because they are not close enough to me for me to feel the vibration. But when I speak, I get the vibration through my own skull into the cochlea, as well as the sound from outside, which is why I sound very different to myself than I do when I hear myself on a recording. So to me, my voice has a much deeper register when I actually talk. But when I listen to myself on recordings, I hate it. I really hate it. I've been making YouTube videos for 3 years now, I think, and I hate editing because I have to listen to my own voice. But it is because of that. Now, the really strange thing for me, just my personal evil, he's going to go past me. The really strange thing for me is that I know that I have a bit of a lisp. It's not a big lisp. Although when I say the word lisp, I can hear it even worse. But I do have one. However, when I hear myself on recordings, it sounds awful to me. It sounds like I should be seeing a speech therapist. But if I talk to other people and ask them about my lisp, they say that they don't hear it. It's very weird how that works. Don't hit the barrier, we've already crashed enough. Right, we can move across now, we're safe. Yeah, so it's a bit strange, but it's also interesting to know that it's not just me, it is a lot of people, and there's actually a medical reason for why it sounds like that. It's very strange, but also very interesting at the same time, for me at least. So yeah, what you hear when I talk is obviously slightly different because it's going through the microphone into the recording and then coming out, and depending on what bit rate of the audio, what you listen to me on, it'll sound different as well. If you were in the same room as me, listening to me talk, it would sound completely different. But yeah, it's I don't sound... What I sound like to you is not what I sound like to me. Yeah. Science. So, we are now about 3 minutes out from Aalborg. We're going to be getting there just past midnight. I am going to take a hit on the job income because of the fact that I crashed the truck. I still don't know how that happened. I seemed to just kind of lose control completely. I was trying to turn and it just wasn't doing anything. But I do have 900 degrees of steering rotation, so that could be why. And I'm going to take a sip of coffee. So, in terms of things we want to do, the way I think this career is going to go is that either I'm going to get fed up of it, or you're going to get fed up of the fact that the income is very small and that we're not progressing. So, do let me know about that. It is distinctly possible that I will decide to take the mod off myself and start earning some real money. Because I know for a fact that it can be quite difficult to actually make enough money to cover the bank loan when you're using this mod. You basically have to do a lot of quick jobs and buy something very small. One thing I would like to do is buy a used truck. And there was a mod that I had before, but it was causing conflicts with something else, and I can't remember what it was. So I need to try and enable it again. But if anyone knows of any nice used truck mods, or classic truck mods, basically something that's cheap, I'm not too worried about whether it's a really strong engine or something, because, well, if it's good enough that we can pull something, I'm happy. We just need a truck so that we can stop doing the quick jobs and we can actually make ourselves some real money. Because obviously once you've got your own truck, you make a lot more. So yeah, if you've got any mod suggestions, let me know. Drop them in the comments. You probably won't be able to put links because YouTube will try and filter out spam. It thinks they're spam. If you're in my Discord, you can let me know directly in Discord. If you're not, just put the name of the mod and where I could find it if I was looking for it, and that will be sufficient. I will give it a good hunt, but I will try my used truck mod again and see if it works. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just lost all braking power then. I'm not sure why. Something seems to be a bit off with my controls, and I don't know what. I know I have the braking intensities down, but I wasn't going very fast then, and I almost crashed into that car. Yeah, another mod I have, which I'll show you quickly before we finish the video, is one called BDF Tandem, I think. I'll have to check the name of the mod. It'll be in the mod list that I'll put up with this video. But yeah, it's a very cool mod, and it gives you the possibility to have rigid trailers, rigid vehicles, which obviously is something that the game is lacking. I did interestingly find an article from SES talking about how they wanted to add these in. Why they didn't, I don't know. I know that they have had plenty of other stuff that they've been working on, so it's possible that it's just on a backlog, or it could be that they dropped the project completely, I'm not sure. But there is a mod that allows you to do it. We'll spec out a truck once we've delivered this so that you can see it. Don't pull out, don't pull out. Thank you. And this is where we're going. Yeah, my brakes. I think my braking intensity is too low, but I don't get that because on my other main profile I've got the same braking intensity and it works fine. Maybe it's the truck. Maybe it's the weather. Is the weather actually causing... Is the weather actually doing what it's supposed to do? That's really cool if it is. Because, you know, you should have less grip. Ah! Yeah, you should have less grip. Can I even see where it is I'm aiming? I'm not sure I can. Oh, I can, just about. But I need to make sure that I don't hit the other trailer, which is just to the side of it. There is a second trailer, I think. Oh, what if I pull the window down? Can I see better? Oh, I can, if I pull that window down. Fantastic. There we go, now I can get it. And now I've lost it. I've lost the trailer completely. What's going on here? I'm making a pig's ear of this. This is the second delivery now where I've made a real mess of it. Let's put this window down as well so I can have a real look. Oh. Sticking my head out in the rain. That should be better now. It's still not great. But we're in. We're in. Let's get those windows up. There we go. Put the parking brake on. And decouple. Okay, so actually we didn't lose any money or XP for crashing the truck. That's really good. Right, now let me just quickly show you. So if we go to Truck Browser, I don't know, let's take... It's on a scan your R, so let's do that. So I've got in here... I don't have the mod turned on. Right, let me go and turn the mod on, then I can show you. So now I've got the mod on, you can actually see I have a couple of extra options. So these are the standard 6x2x4, the tag lift, the mid lift, 6x4 standard, and then look at this. I've got a tandem. Yes, I have got a tandem. And I've got different options for the tandem. So a 4x2, a 6x2x4 tandem, a 6x2x4 tandem tag lift, 6x4 tandem. That's another tandem tag lift. I don't know why. An 8x4 tandem, and then an 8x4x4 tandem. Now, if I just put that on, we can head to this one. There we go. And if I click, is it this one? No. Not that one either. There's another one. It was quite difficult to find it last time. No. Ah, you're killing me. You're killing me. Why can't I find it? It was really tricky to find. There we go. Right, so you have to get in the right angle. I can put on... This is taking far too long to load. I can put on a trailer. So, we've got different types. Flatbed, all sorts. So this is something quite cool that we could use. And I would like to use it. But anyway, that is us done for today. So I'm going to say thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.